Alrighty, cool. It looks like I am actually live on both YouTube and TikTok. And so we go down the rabbit hole.
Alrighty, cool.
It looks like I am actually live on both YouTube. This is autism. This is basically financials. I started to look at some financials this morning and I got very much distracted. But that is not what. Open secrets. What is that one? Let me see if I can find that. I better be able to find that page again. Okay, now this is interesting. This is give.org. And this is according to give.org. So this is on here, but we can fact check them. So according to give.org, I hope everybody can hear me okay. According to give.org, Autism Speaks is an accredited charity and meets the is an accredited charity according to the Better Business Bureau, that it meets these standards here. And if we go, we can kind of fact check that, sort of. If we go to the autisms.org website, right on the front page, we scroll all the way down to the bottom. They have that badge from the Better Business Bureau right there. The Autism Speaks does. So this is true that the Better Business Bureau actually does. Let me see if they have a. That's interesting. That took you right to the right. Is there interesting? Everything always goes back to Autism Speaks. I clicked on this hoping to find out about the Better Business Bureau. Maybe if I click on that, you think they will be that cool? No, of course not. So let's see. Charity Navigator. Now this is another one that's up. Now this is one of the. This is like a search engine for Autism Speaks, is what it is. Okay, and if you go to it, it rates Autism Speaks as a 4-star charity. This Charity Navigator. That's why I think a Charity Navigator definitely needs to be called up too, in addition to everybody else, um, and ask why. Why do you rate Autism Speaks as a 4-star charity with all the controversy that's been behind this organization? Why? But it gets better. It gets way better. We get. Is that it? No. Where's my other? There's a charity review. Open secrets. This is a really interesting one right here. This is opensecrets.org. This is basically tracks who gives what kind of money as far as to politicians and so forth, what organizations are giving money to politicians. Look at this. Autism Speaks pops up here. Now this gets really, really interesting. Autism Speaks is attributed with giving $134,000 and then $370,000 in lobbying The contributions here are what's interesting. Now, this isn't a you've got to keep this in mind here. This note here, it says the organization itself did not donate. So this is saying Autism Speaks itself did not donate. Rather, the money came from the organization's individual members, employees, or owners, and those immediate family members. So it came from people like family members and so forth that were immediately associated with people from Autism Speaks. But this is what gets really interesting. National Republican Congressional Committee, $132,000 of, quote, private donations from people who are connected, directly connected to Autism Speaks. That this National Republican Congressional Committee, its sole purpose is to put Republicans in the House of Representatives. So what I want to know, or is it going to, I'm trying to find an About Us. I had one yesterday. Okay, here it is. No, I don't want to donate. About. Okay, the Republican National Congressional Committee is a political committee devoted to increasing the number of Republicans in the House of Representatives. So that's what they're actually looking at. The Republican National Congressional Committee is a political committee devoted to increasing the number of Republicans in the House of Representatives. How is Autism Speaks getting itself involved with this National Republican Committee and this lobbying that very much favors Republicans? Now, this is a Democratic National Committee Service Corps, and they do a little bit with helping people with Social Security, medical stuff, and stuff like that. It sounds like it's cool, but okay, why would this organization, Autism Speaks, have anything with donating to particular politicians? Joe Biden? I think I've heard of him. Joe Biden? Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Who's Joe Biden? Anybody ever heard of him? I'm going to make sure that my volume is working okay. Okay. It's working. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'll have to see what comes up here today. So this is the two things that I've really come up with. One is that the Autism Speaks is the a Better Business Bureau accredited charity, which I think is just unbelievable. And the Autism Speaks somehow has gotten itself connected through contributions and lobbying through basically what happens is these individual members, employees, or owners, or whatever donate on behalf of Autism Speaks. Or basically kind of like in Autism Speaks names, but it cannot come directly out of the Autism Speaks coffers. $132,000 went to the Republicans. It absolutely astounds me. Autism is rising. Oh boy. Um, so the one thing that I've been trying to find out is through the Better Business Bureau. It's spelled like my birth name was. Ooh, except as ooh. What I'm trying to do is find something national directory. No. Um, like, can I just go to? Okay, here it says official website. Yeah, this is the one where I was going to try to find a business or whatever, or uh, like if I tried to put Autism Speaks, it's just not going to say anything. This is for like it's a bad Google that Better Business Bureau has. Actually, Autism Speaks site itself has a bad Google like this too, but it just really doesn't help you. That's a shame because it's really kind of like how do you figure out? Okay, for consumers, see, find a business. Okay, we're gonna try it. See, I'm gonna put. This is more like a white pages kind of thing. Okay, they give a phone number and an address, and that's it. And it does have their little badge. This is their Better Business Bureau. Okay, now it takes us back to that give back org. That's interesting that it goes back to that give back org. That give.org must be part of the Better Business Bureau, evidently. Better Business Bureau Wise Giving Alliance. I don't know. This must be some subs, whatever of it. Complaints is the area that we're going to have to address, and it's going to have to follow other issues. That being that this does not represent the people that they say, and that most autistic people actually hate Autism Speaks, and that is and even there are people that call it much stronger things. By all means, so I guess it is what it is there, huh? Okay, so I so hate these fake bots. These fake bots. Ugh. Basically, in sales, what they do is they'll do demographics, and they find that with all this stuff, when people have to interact with this crap or whatever, they're more likely to donate, and so that's why they're all there. It's all on basically how sales and how to trick the human brain. Is why you see all those things up there. Today, what I'm talking about is why the Better Business Bureau, I think on April 1st, everybody should call up um, the Better Business Bureau and ask them why Autism Speaks is an accredited charity. Why an organization that has had so much controversy, that is so hated by the people it says it helps, why they give that such a high rating. I think that's a fair question, you know? The other interesting thing is that I found today is OpenSecrets.org. If you can look this up, Google it yourself, OpenSecrets.org. It says follow the money in politics, which is basically what it's supposed to do. I think this is actually a legit site. According to this website, Autism Speaks is accredited with contributions of $134,000. That's to politicians and directly to political organizations, and $370,000 in lobbying. Now, it does specify that the organization itself did not donate. Rather, the money came from the organization's individual members, employees, or owners, and those individuals' immediate family members. This money was donated in the name of Autism Speaks by people very, very close to Autism Speaks. That's where all this money comes from. Now, why and why is this a concern? Well, part of this is because the National Republican Congressional Committee, its sole purpose is to increase the number of Republicans in the House of Representatives. That's what its sole purpose is. And we're talking about Autism Speaks here. So if we go down this rabbit hole again, Open Secret says that Autism Speaks, they are accredited with giving $134,000 in contributions, $370,000 in lobbying. The number one, $132,000, is the National Republican Congressional Committee, whose purpose is to basically put more Republicans in the House of Representatives. So that is directly to benefit the Republican Party. So, what I'm wondering, what I'm the stretch I'm trying to make here, what I'm trying to understand is, a person with a good heart and a good mind wants to help disabled people. They hear about this organization, Autism Speaks. Hey, they help autistic people. Boom, throw down money, expecting this money to go to some autistic people somehow, one way or another, to help autistic people. Instead, it ends up within this Autism Speaks that is involved in this lobbying, somehow has gotten itself in this that is contributing to the National Republican Congressional Committee, so that more Republicans can be in the House of Representatives. Does anybody see this as like, what the hell? Now, it must be clear, does specify that the organization itself did not donate, but rather the money came from the organization's individual members, employees, or owners, and those individuals' immediate family members. That's a lot of money, $132,000 for to try to help put Republicans in the House of Representatives. Donated in Autism Speaks' name. Why is autism now? I can understand lobbying for so basically you want autism awareness, so you go lobby to politicians and you say, we're Autism Speaks, we want autism awareness in your district or some bullshit. I don't know. I can get that, but to a specific party so that its members will be elected in the House of Representatives. Hey, Jacqueline. Okay, so this is that first page. I haven't even gotten in really into these other pages here. This gives this is almost $150,000. The red showing Republican, and that's because that's that one committee. Now all this blue, so it looks great. It's kind of a switch and bait in a sense, because they gave like $20, $25, $35, $44 to these Democrats 75 to this one Republican, and then that boatload of money, that 132,000 to the National Republican Congressional Committee, which again I remind you, its purpose is to put Republicans in the House of Representatives. Now, there is another organization mentioned here, the DNC Services Corp. Now, this is another kind of they want to promote Democrats that are that promote issues like healthcare, Social Security, stuff like that. Which at least you could arguably, vaguely say issues like that, of course, affect autistic people. But the thing is, once again, this is to elected Democrats kind of thing. This is Democrats specifically. This is Republican, and now the Democrats, they only got $1,300 and $1,360, not 132,000. So you arguably, looking at this according to OpenSecrets.org, you could say that Autism Speaks, according to this contributions attributed to Autism Speaks, not given by, but attributed to, these people are saying, well, I'll give this in the name of Autism Speaks. I think this is how this works. I'm pretty sure. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Then here's all the lobbying. This is money that people, again, are giving in the name of Autism Speaks to different things. And I don't know what those are here. But so let's see, recipients. This is where it gets really weird. Okay, so mostly Democrats, but that was all like $20, $25 contributions. See how that works? See how you can skew it and make it look like this organization is actually way favoring the Democrats. Because a bunch of little teeny tiny donations, and then they give that huge freaking whopper